So, here we are, once again, and would you like to let everyone know where we are, the location?
This is Fountain Bookstore on East Cary Street.
Okay, and first of all, I just wanted to get your opinion on a very, very basic question, which is, why are books good? Mainly because, well, a lot of people in our generation sadly don't read. So, why should we read? We have television.
Well, first of all, I'm not anti-TV. No one in this store is anti-television. We're all very into pop culture. I'm watching all of Star Trek right now. So, hello. Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, it's fine.
But I would say the difference between books and television or other forms of media and why books are still important is because books are more of a dialogue and they're more solitary. So it kind of forces you to get in your own head and have a conversation with an author. Whereas when you're watching TV, your brain is not functioning. Like, you're not thinking about what you're looking at. And I think since you have to use your own imagination when you're reading, the images that you create in your mind stick with you more. Like, I can remember scenes from books for years, way longer than I'll ever remember anything that's on TV. So that's why I think it's important.
Interesting. What would you say is your favorite genre? And if it's, I know that it's very hard to pick, but if you had to pick a favorite author as well, what would you say?
Okay, well, my favorite genre would probably be the classics. I'm a classics blogger. I blog about classic literature. And my favorite author. I hate you
I know.
for asking me this question.
It's difficult.
This sounds really pretentious when I say it, but I mean it in like the most earnest fangirly way. But I love Tolstoy. Anna Karenina is my favorite book. Thank you. I'm not excited about this movie.
It's perfectly
Just
fine.
Interject that, but yeah, I would say Tolstoy.
Very nice choice.
I wish people read Tolstoy.
What would you say if you had to say the advantages of going to, frequenting, and owning independent bookstores is over, say, a big chain like Barnes & Noble?
Well, from a customer's point of view, the difference in the experience is that the employees of an independent bookstore know what they're talking about, whereas the employees of big box stores generally are clerks who maybe do or do not read, you know. Whereas here, everything is very carefully curated. You know, all of the employees help select every book that's in the store, so we all know each volume here. Like, I can tell you where everything is. I can make personal recommendations. We can get to know you over time, whereas in a big bookstore, you never know how long those employees will be there. Turnover's a lot higher, whereas here, you know, I'm the newest employee in this store, and I've been here for a year. Everyone else has been here for much longer than that, so it's a neighborhood, familial sort of thing that you don't get, especially on the internet, God, but
Absolutely.
even from like brick and mortar stores like Barnes & Noble.
I did just have to bring up one little point, though. You mentioned that you were able to recommend things. Would you mind telling our viewers what we are in front of here?
Sure, this is the staff pick shelf. Each employee has a shelf. This is me.
Oh, very nice.
It's accidentally in hierarchy, so like this is the owner, and then everyone is like in order of how long they've been here. This is our very newest of new employees. Yeah, so that's me.
Oh, very nice. Well, I did also just want to ask you, pertaining to, say, loyal customers, frequent customers, what do you think keeps bringing them back here?
We know who they are. I mean, people like to feel, especially when they're shopping, which can be a very impersonal, people like to feel special, which sounds corny, but it's true. And you get to know people. You know, they're our friends, the people who live in this neighborhood and come here and have been coming here for years. So it's just, I don't know, like they have a vested interest in seeing us stick around, so they keep coming back because it's a place they like.
Okay. I did also want to ask you, as far as this neighborhood goes and your bookstore, what would you say is the best-selling genre out of all of them?
We sell a surprisingly large amount of steampunk erotica.
Really?
Yes. Aside from that, let's see, the best selling, you know, I would probably say the mysteries, and autographed copies of things. We do a lot of author events here, and so we can sell autographed copies from our website, and so that's actually probably our best seller. It spans genres, but that's object-wise, I think we sell most of.
Now, you mentioned the internet. You also mentioned earlier, off-camera, that you, unlike a lot of independent bookstores, sell ebooks online.
Mm-hmm.
Would you like to tell us a little about that?
Sure. We are partnered with Kobo. which is an e-reader company. We also sell the Kobo, the actual e-reader, the Glow and the Mini. And you can buy Kobo ebooks on our website. And they actually will work on anything except a Kindle. So a Kobo ebook will work on a Nook or an iPad or whatever other e-reader you have, any Android device. Just not a Kindle because Amazon doesn't play well with others.
Right.
But every time you buy an ebook through our website, we get a portion of that, and we also get a portion of the Kobo sales here in the store. So you can continue reading digitally and supporting your local bookstore, which I do. I have a Nook, and I buy all of my ebooks from here. So.
Okay. Well, you've heard it here first. Would you like to repeat the address for them one more time?
1312 East Cary Street. It's Fountain Bookstore. On the cobblestones, I guess, is where I tell people we are.
Okay, you heard it here. Amanda, books, steampunk erotica.
Zen.